Hey guys, Rogue Penguin here, and I thought I'd show you guys the tips and tricks videos on Mario Kart 8. It's been a while since I've done a video. Last video I've done was over a year now, and it was on the Skyrim How to Become a Pure Mage video. And well, I thought it'd be the perfect time to make a new video since I've been very hooked on Mario Kart 8, and I'm quite confident in my skills. I'm currently a 7K, and I thought, I'm not saying I'm the best player, but I thought I'd be good enough to share tips and tricks on how to climb the ladder here in Mario Kart 8. And before I actually start with the tips, I just want to make a few pointers like, don't overstress this game. This game is going to make you rage a hell of a lot. It's essentially a Mario Kart game. These games are built to make you rage. It's Nintendo so troll. It doesn't matter. And, yeah, and it doesn't matter how much of a good player you are, you're not going to get first place every single time. So don't make that your goal. Your goal is essentially to climb the ladder. And you'll be able to climb the ladder from 6th place and up. So just don't worry too much about getting first place. It's not, just don't make that big of a deal. Oh, and in this video I'm just gonna assume that you know the basic fundamentals of Mario Kart, like drifting and drafting and everything, so don't expect those type of tips in this video. And alright, so let's start with the first tip, and the first tip being defense is greater than offense. And what I mean by that is, let's say you're in 2nd place and you get a red shell. You have two options. You can either 1, use it to attack the person ahead of you, or 2, use it to defend yourself against any attacks from behind. And the better choice of the two would be the latter. Use the item to use it defensively. Now, put it like this. Let's say you use your red shell and the person ahead of you gets hit. Wow, yeah, good. You went from 2nd place to 1st, which is not a bad thing. But now let's say the person ahead of you had an item like a banana or a green shell and used it to defend himself. Now you're left naked behind them with nothing to defend yourself, and you're risking an attack from behind. So, you know the consequences of getting hit by anything in Mario Kart. You could go easily from 2nd place to 7th place, no doubt. So it's much better to play defensively than offensively, because if you get greedy and try to get 1st place, you might just end up in 7th or 8th place instead. So it's better to play safe than sorry. And like I said before, it's not always about getting 1st place. Getting 2nd place is good enough, really. Getting 4th and up is good enough. You're climbing the ladder anyways. So stick to the goal that you want to climb the ladder as opposed to getting 1st place every time, because you're not going to get 1st place every time. So don't overstress it. Second tip will be to observe other players, and observe those 7Ks, 8Ks, 9Ks out there that have been playing this game for a while, because those guys know the shortest routes. And think of it as a learning experience. Even if you lose the race, if you learned one thing or two from the race, you're getting better at the game. I've been playing this game since release date. No, I've been playing this game like a week after release date, and I thought the best way to learn through this game was just to observe other players. I've learned so many the shortest routes. I've learned like techniques and drifting patterns, and just observing from the other players, and I was able to get better at this game. So keep that in mind. Now the third tip would be to master the start power boost in the beginning of the match. Now, something I noticed about this game is that, as much as I hate to admit, it's actually a pretty balanced game. Compared to the other games, of course, it's still annoying as hell with the blue shell and everything. But it's pretty much very balanced. At the beginning, like the first 20 seconds of a race can really determine a lot. If you're in the front, you're gonna most likely stay in the front. If you're in the middle, you're most likely gonna stay in the middle. And you're in behind, then, well, yeah, you can stay behind, but then of course you do get the best items, so you might end up in the middle. And what I mean by that is that because it's very easy to maintain 1st place in the game. If you are able to keep an item behind you and master your drift, you'll be able to maintain 1st place. If you're in the middle, you're going to be where most of the action is. You're going to be getting good items, but in the same time, everyone else will be getting the good items as well. You can get a clutch item like the 3 mushrooms, but so did everyone else in front of you. And since you are in the middle of the whole race, that's where most of the action is happening. You're going to be getting hit by multiple shells, you're going to be hit by mushrooms, bombs. So you're most likely gonna stay in the middle. Now, it doesn't mean that you're gonna stay in the middle. You could always advance to like 2nd place or 1st place, which can be done. But that's something about this game. It's actually very balanced, and you're most likely gonna stay in the position that you are at the beginning. So if you're able to master the start power boost and stay within the first top 3, then you're on the right spot. You're gonna probably stay there unless you get hit by, I don't know, blue shell or something. Then of course there's nothing you can do about that, unless you do have the horn thingy that could destroy the blue shell. Alright, so number 4 would be to find the best build that suits you. Now, I'm guilty of not following this tip myself. I'm actually very lazy when it comes to customizing cars and whatnot because I don't know. I'm not a very patient gamer. So take your time to find the build that suits you best. I use the gold standard and the gold tires, and I use the Bowser glider, and that's just because I got lazy. I didn't want to think about it too much. But I found the better builds are those of the heavy characters with high speed, like Bowser's and Wario's with the faster bikes and the faster cars, because I've noticed many times where I've been pushed around by these people, and I've read a few times that the heavier characters are actually the faster characters, that they have slow acceleration. And I don't know, I just noticed that those builds tend to be the superior ones, but I'm not sure. Just find the build that suits you best. Maybe you find acceleration to be the best because you want to start off faster, or you want to recover faster from the items and stuff. So just experiment, try to find the build that suits you best, and that'd be my 4th tip, and I'd have to follow that myself, of course. Now my 5th and last tip will be to play moderately and have fun. Because in the end, it's a game, and you don't want to take it too seriously because you're going to be overstressed, and games are meant to be fun. So I would like to show you guys a picture of me after playing 24 hours non-stop. It was not a good experience. I was raging, I was not having fun, and that's not what games should be about. Games should be about having fun, and I found myself many times where I get 7th place or 8th place because of stupid stuff, and I still find myself having fun in the game. It's very weird, so just remember, that's the most important tip. Just have fun, don't overstress it, and just keep on racing, guys. So thank you guys for watching this video on how to become a better racer at Mario Kart 8. I thought it was a nice thing to make a video again, since it's been a while since I made a video. So thank you guys, and expect more from me. I'll be doing more videos. I'll try to stay active in my YouTube channel more than before. So keep your heads up.